Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into Captain America: Civil War, also known as Avengers 2.5 Superhero Soap Opera Edition. It's the movie where Marvel decided that the best way to celebrate friendship is by punching each other in the face for 2.5 hours. So, grab your vibranium shield, because we're about to split the Avengers faster than Thanos snapped them out of existence. Okay, so here's the rundown after an unfortunate incident in Lagos because, the Avengers can't seem to go anywhere without leveling a city block. The government decides that superheroes need to be put on a leash. Enter the Sokovia Accords, which basically say, hey, superhumans, we're putting you on timeout. This sparks a massive argument between Team Cap, who thinks the government sucks, and Team Iron Man, who thinks the government sucks but is right this time. It's like a family reunion where everyone brought their weapons. On one side, we have Captain America, played by Chris Evans, who's sticking to his guns metaphorically, of course, because he's too busy using that vibranium frisbee. He's all about freedom and protecting his BFF Bucky, aka the Winter Soldier, played by Sebastian Stan, because apparently, I'm brainwashed and I murder people is just another way of saying I'm going through a rough patch. And then there's Team Iron Man, led by Tony Stark, played by Robert Downey Jr., who's feeling a little guilty about creating homicidal robots and exploding cities. So, naturally, his solution is to sign up for government oversight and recruit a team of heroes to enforce it. Because when in doubt, make more rules and call Spider-Man to help you break them. Speaking of which, we finally get Tom Holland's Spider-Man swinging into the MCU, complete with an Aunt May's suspiciously young upgrade and some seriously awkward hero worship for Tony. I mean, who wouldn't fangirl over a billionaire in a flying suit offering to pimp your homemade onesie? On Team Cap, we've got the usual suspects: Falcon, played by Anthony Mackie, who's still doing his I'm the cool sidekick thing. Hawkeye, back from his DIY farm life, because apparently, arrows are more important than PTA meetings. And Scarlet Witch, who's fresh off of accidentally blowing up a building. And let's not forget Ant-Man, who gets invited to the fight like it's some sort of superhero charity event. Hey, Scott, wanna come to Germany and throw a truck at people? Sure, why not? But wait, there's a villain. Sort of. Enter Baron Zemo, played by Daniel Barhol, who's not your typical Marvel baddie. No glowing sticks, no alien armadas, just a guy with a vengeance plan and a lot of free time. His evil plot? Make the Avengers destroy themselves using nothing but VHS tapes and a really creepy hotel room. He's like the least threatening villain ever, but somehow, he almost succeeds in tearing the Avengers apart. Props to Zemo for managing to do what Ultron, Loki, and countless aliens couldn't all without a single superpower. Well, except for his superhuman ability to find old Soviet footage that nobody else knew existed. Now, let's talk about the most epic playground fight scene ever, the airport battle. It's like watching a bunch of overgrown kids fight over who gets to be the leader of the Avengers. We've got Cap and Bucky taking on Iron Man, Spider-Man swinging around like he's at superhero summer camp, and Giant Man making his big debut. Because why shrink when you can go kaiju-sized and turn an entire airport into your personal mosh pit? And who could forget Spider-Man's Empire Strikes Back moment? Marvel flexing their Disney crossover muscles while Cap and Bucky try to outbuddy each other in the middle of a brawl. It's like the Fast and the Furious with more spandex and fewer cars. Well, except for that poor Audi that Black Panther and Bucky obliterate. Rest in peace, luxury vehicle. And by the way, welcome to the MCU, Black Panther. Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa basically shows up to say, I'm here, I'm awesome, and I'm going to chase Bucky until I get my revenge. Also, I have a cat suit that can stop bullets, because Wakanda doesn't do anything halfway. Now, let's hunt some Easter eggs. We've got Black Panther's introduction setting up his solo movie, and the first nods to Wakanda's advanced tech. There's the Raft Prison, which looks like something out of a dystopian vacation brochure and gives us a glimpse of where our rebellious heroes will be chilling after breaking all the rules. And did you catch the retro callback with Cap and Bucky's fight against Iron Man? It mirrors the comic cover from Civil War because nothing says fan service like beating each other senseless while looking really cool. Then there's Spider-Man's upgraded suit, courtesy of Tony Stark, which sets the stage for Spider-Man: Homecoming. Because if you're going to get grounded by Aunt May, you might as well have an AI in your suit to keep you company. And let's not forget the drama. This is the movie where friendships go to die. Tony's pissed because his parents were murdered by a brainwashed Bucky, and Steve knew but didn't tell him. It's like Jerry Springer, but with superpowers. Today's episode, my best friend's secret assassin past ruined my life. The final fight is heartbreaking. Cap and Bucky vs. Iron Man, tearing each other apart while we all sit there screaming, "Just talk it out, guys." But no. Instead we get Steve dropping his shield like a dramatic resignation letter and walking off with Bucky into the Siberian sunset. Because what's a superhero breakup without some passive-aggressive silence? In the end, the Avengers are more broken than Tony Stark's heart. Steve sends Tony a flip phone like it's 2002, saying, "Hey, call me if you ever need me to come back and kick some butt." Meanwhile, half the team is on the run, and Tony's left brooding in his mansion with only his guilt and an Iron Man suit for company. It's the perfect setup for Infinity War, where they're all gonna have to kiss and make up before Thanos rolls in with his blinged-out glove of doom. But hey, at least we get a happy ending for Bucky, sort of. He goes into deep freeze therapy in Wakanda, where he's basically put on ice until Marvel needs him again. It's like the world's most awkward hibernation. Wake me up when the universe is ending. So there you have it. Captain America: Civil War, a movie that's part political thriller, part superhero beatdown, and 100% emotionally exhausting. It's got everything you need for a good time: epic fights, new heroes, and a villain who doesn't lift a finger but still manages to break up the most powerful team on Earth. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more sarcastic reviews. What did you think of Civil War? Are you Team Cap, Team Iron Man, or just here for the popcorn? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes, saving the world means tearing it apart first, or just a good old-fashioned superhero therapy session.